Welcome back. What if you could be more persuasive in everything you do, whether it's getting your kids to listen, negotiating a better deal at work, or convincing someone to buy your product or believe in your ideas? Well, it turns out there's brain science behind that influence.
And our next guest is here to walk us through that science so we can be more influential and perhaps less influenced. Please welcome back to the show, applied neuroscientist Brynn Winegard. Good to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So, Brynn, you said that every person's brain takes the same path before deciding yes or no. So what is that process?
Yeah, so there's these 6 stages that they go through. It's first awareness and then attention. Okay, so they have to be aware of you, they pay attention to you. Then they have to actually feel familiar with you, like you. Liking is important for driving trust. They have to trust you. And then they make that decision, yes or no, which I call the 3 Bs. Believing in you, buying into your ideas, or buying your goods, products, and services. Now, each of these steps marries to an area of the brain. So the more we know about that, the more influential we can be.
Okay.
Ooh, we're gonna just biohack this.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the first 2 stages. It seems obvious that people, if they're not even aware of you, then they've got no hope. You've got no hope of being influential. Okay, so the real question is, how do you get someone to be aware of you, which is stage 1, and then 2, how do you keep their attention, which is stage 2?
It's so tough, right? Because everyone's overloaded these days. Everyone has way too much overstimulation. And so really what we want to do then is get right in their visual cortices. So we want to be right in their visual line of sight. So imagine you are asking a colleague for a favor and you kind of mumble it while they're looking at a screen. They are not paying attention to you. You have no awareness, you have no attention. So you want to get right in front of them. You want to make sure they've actually seen you, they're paying attention to you, so that then what you can do is ask your favor. So you want to use visuals as much as you possibly can and keep everything short and fast and simple. Like, don't make them do extra work.
Okay.
Got it.
So we have the awareness, we have the attention. How do we drive familiarity? Because I understand that happens in the social brain.
Yeah, and so the social brain is a really important part because it does decide whether or not it feels like it's included or not with you. And so historically, as you can imagine, social inclusion was something that felt safe, but social exclusion felt like danger. So when things are familiar to us, we would just feel a lot more psychologically safe making that decision and being influenced by that person. So you do want to make sure then in that case that you are driving toward like common ground as an example. So like we work at the same place, our kids go to the same school, we cheer for the same team, that you are highlighting like shared values, shared identities, that kind of thing. And if you can, show social proof of how what you are asking has netted positive for people just like them.
Okay.
Ooh,
All right, and you also say that familiarity almost always leads to liking. Why is that?
Yeah, so it's amazing. Like liking you feel, right? Like you feel when you like somebody, when you dislike somebody. And so the social brain actually plays directly into the emotional brain. The emotional brain decides, do I like that person? Is this somebody that I want to actually interact with, transact with, that type of thing? So really important then is to drive toward liking by demonstrating similarity, being relatable again, like these are important. One hack, demonstrate that you like them. Because people like people that like them. And remember, it does not matter what you say, it matters how you make them feel. Like their emotional brains care about that.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so we're thinking about this in all realms of life. Like how do we're just kind of trying to get people to like us and then we're going to get them to trust us. Like, 'cause liking is one thing. How do we ensure trust?
Trust is such a difficult thing, right? Like $1 billion question. It is decided it's something called the mirror neuron system. And the mirror neuron system, exactly like it sounds, it's like this system that mirrors other people's neurons so we can sort of detect what they're thinking. Are they being real with us? Are they being authentic? Are they credible? And so it is watching for that all the while in things like body language, posture, tone. So you really do want to keep your tone and body language similar to like what it is you're asking for. You want to make sure that you are making ready, steady eye contact so they can see your mirror neuron system. And any way that you can be pro-social, like cooperate, collaborate, that type of thing, tells them, yeah, this is a pro-social person that is trustworthy.
Okay, the very last thing, when we ask someone for something, what are your tips for getting to yes and get that final persuasion to get you what you ultimately want out of it?
Yeah, so this is largely decided in the TPJ, it's called, temporal parietal junction. There's no test, you don't have to remember that word. But there's a lot of circuitry that goes into this. It is like the part of the brain that's the inner narcissist, so it cares about what's in it for them. It loves its own name. It really wants these decisions to be easy. So what you want to do is always be appealing to that part of the brain. Give them the what's in it for them. Make these decisions super easy. Whenever you can, be as enthusiastic as you can about what you're asking, because that makes it easier for them to compute. And then also believe in yourself and your ask. A lot of times when people feel like they're going to get rejected, it appears like they don't believe in what it is they're asking. So when you believe in yourself, you're more influential.
Can you say a tiny bit more about that? Like believing, like just, is there a quick way we can hack that? We don't have a lot of time left.
Yeah, like if you give yourself a pep talk before you go in, before you go for that ask, and you really believe in it, because sometimes people will think, well, I don't feel confident about this. Other people will read that. Or if they think, I'm not sure if this product's right for them, other people will read that. So what you want to do is really think about, how can I demonstrate that I believe in this solution for them?
This is good stuff, Brynn. Very good tips. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.